Rocks, Dad. Gross.
Well, welcome back, everybody. I'm out here with my helper today. Say hi, Audrey.
Dad, can I get you?
Make sure you do a good job on that floor there, child.
Okay. I already got a huge pile.
All right. Well, moving right along. We got a big project in the shop today. I got this old snowblower given to me
By Papa B.
by Papa, right?
Uh-huh.
It's actually a pretty nice little snowblower. Did not have a motor on it. I had this old Briggs & Stratton bolted right on there. It looks like it's going to work out just fine. But the problem is I don't have no spark. So we started digging into it.
And now he's going to tear apart an engine.
Yeah, now I got to tear apart another engine to try to fix this engine. So here's the story.
And I don't even know why he's tearing it apart.
It's got this old antique 3-pole coil, and apparently these have been obsolete for decades. So I had another 8-horse Briggs that was blowed up here. I got the flywheel and stuff off it, but I don't have a coil. So I'm thinking about taking the flywheel off of this, and the flywheel and the coil off this series engine and put it on here, but I don't know exactly which coil I got to get. There is some differences between that flywheel and that flywheel.
I need the dustpan.
So we're trying to work this out. So moving right along. What do you need?
The dustpan.
Oh, it's here somewhere. So I got this old Tecumseh motor here. I'm going to rip this thing apart, see what kind of coil this has. Maybe I can take parts off of this to fix that other coil. And we'll see how that goes. This motor's junk. It's got catastrophic failure in the side of the block there. So this is just a parts machine. And then we got some new exciting news in the family this week, don't we? What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't know.
Well, we'll talk about that in a little bit, all right?
Okay.
What are you doing, Audrey?
Eating.
Okay, so here's the plan. I've got this Tecumseh coil set up here. This has the 3-pole coil. So we're going to take this coil off of here, like so. We're going to take that coil off, and that center pole's a little bigger, but I have a milling machine. I think I can do something with that.
You have 2.
Oh yeah, I got 2 milling machines, don't I? So we're going to mill that down. I'm not out nothing. I can always buy a coil to go with that other flywheel. They're like $25, so I'm not too worried about wrecking anything, but I got all these parts laying around here. I'm going to try and do something with them. That's that story. And we got the camper hooked up.
Next week, next Friday, we're going camping.
Where are we going?
Buckley.
Going to the Buckley Old Engine Show. We usually camp up there for a week or so, but I think
This time we're going 2 days.
we're just going for a couple of days. Last year we didn't get to go because of all the COVID crap. So we got that project in the works. Getting ready for that. We got the snowblower project going. The Franklin project still, things are motoring along with that. We got a lot going on, don't we, girl? All right, talk to you later. Say bye. All right, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut a couple of these laminations off of here. Maybe 2 on each side. I'm going to start there. I'm going to cut them right along that edge. And I think that'll give me the right depth. You know, top to bottom. This way I might have to do, I'm not sure if I'm going to cut it or maybe I'll try and mill it. I'm not sure. We'll cross that bridge when I get there. This is the newest member of our family.
Say hi.
Say hi, Evelyn. Oh, no.
Oh.
Apparently she really likes tractors and engines. So she told me anyway.
That's what she told you? She likes tractors and engines.
Yep.
Are you sure?
Are you sure, Dad?
Pretty sure.
Hey,
And snow blowers.
baby.
And snow, oh my gosh.
Snow blowers, yes.
There she is.
There she is.
She's almost 2 weeks old. Yeah.
Dad, I think you're squishing your cheek.
I'm not squishing her cheek.
Yeah, you are.
All right, we'll talk to you later. All right, well, we're set up over here in the Bridgeport. I cut 2 of these little tabs off on each side. That gives me the right thickness for that coil to slide on. But this one is a lot wider than this one, as you can tell. I did some measuring. That one reads 600 thousandths. This one reads 380. So I did a little bit of math, and it looks like I need to take 110 thousandths off each side to keep that centered. Problem I have now is, how do I hold this in my vise? I got a little end mill in here. I can definitely cut it. The problem is I don't have no way to hold it. So I'm gonna touch off on it here. I got it locked in my vise with some parallels, and we'll see how it goes. If it starts jumping around, I might have to do something a little different. Alright, well, here's the setup. It's all done. I got it cut down to size. I just put my vice grips on there to kind of held onto it with my hand to keep it from jumping around. But I think we're alright. I'm just going to get those burrs off of there, and we'll get that coil fitted on there and see how it goes. Okay, well, we did it. We milled it, we cut some down, we filed it, we smoothed it off, and it fits on there like a glove. Might put a little something, a little clip or something to hold that, I'm not sure. Now, is it going to work? That's the next big question. We'll get this thing bolted on there, see if we got any spark now. Alright guys, well, I tried and tried and tried. Could not make this other coil spark. This is the one that I milled them down, and I put that Tecumseh coil on it. Hooked it all up, spun it. Couldn't get it to spark on the plug. It was generating some spark because I had a hold of the wire as I was spinning it, and it did shock me a little bit, but I don't think it's putting out enough to run the engine. It's pretty weak. So went to my father-in-law's, scavenged around his Briggs & Stratton junk pile. Got a bunch of coils, a bunch of different ones. I just grabbed whatever I could grab that was handy before it got all scrapped. I actually found this one. This is a 3-pole style. I don't know what this would come off of, but it wouldn't bolt on there. The holes were in the wrong spot. If the holes were a little lower towards the flywheel, it would have worked. I could have drilled some, I guess, but anyway, long story short, she's electronic ignition now, or whatever you want to call it. I had to change the flywheel. Put the single magnet flywheel on there. The original flywheel had, see here, it had 2 magnets. So that's the difference. And I got that one, it bolted right on there. I had to kind of buff those edges down a little bit because they were rubbing on the flywheel, but we got spark now. That's the important thing. Next thing I gotta do is remount this on here because this takes 2 bolts, so I'll have to make a little spacer to go in there, but that's for another day. I never had one fight me this hard trying to get spark, especially a Briggs and Stratton. I mean, usually they're pretty simple, but now it's just the flywheel and the coil. There's no points or anything involved, so I guess that's a good thing too. All right, we'll wrap this up and talk to you later. Carburetor figured out the air cleaner.